Hey you guys, I am doing this peak week update from my hotel bed. This is my hotel room, that's the bathroom, that's the kitchen in there, that's the TV, and here's my bed. I'm so tired and I'm so hungry. Alright, so I'm going to give you a little update. I know I haven't for a while. So this time between shows, we've made a ton of changes. Tons, I mean, maybe they won't be like a ton to you, but they've made a huge difference on my body and how I'm coming into this show. So changed up my glute workouts. I work glutes 3 times a week, and they're super intense. And it's a lot of compound movements with hamstrings, so a lot of deadlifts, a lot of hip thrusts, glute bridges, some single joint movement too, like hamstring curls and stuff like that, lunges, all sorts of good stuff. But a huge change I've made is I've started to roll out my glutes and focus a lot on the recovery. And I did a YouTube video on this as well, so go check the video called How to Foam Roll Your Glutes. Very creative title, if I do say so myself. So made that change. Also, we have decreased my cardio and increased my food a bit. I had a high carb day, like once or twice a week, with 220 grams of carbs. And my low carb day, my carbs were at 130, so they were quite a bit higher than the 80 they were before, but we've also dropped fats. So we've increased carbs to help fill out the muscle, dropped fats to kind of keep calories about where they were before. So big changes. I'm super excited to see how I end up looking on stage. We've pushed this peak week, or this last week and a half, super hard. I'm really hungry right now. I need to just go to bed because today was the hardest day. I was at 2 gallons of water. Well, let me back up. I'll give you kind of the lowdown on the peaky weeky. My last peak week, I should say. Let me just make a point of that. Definitely my last peak week, because everyone keeps saying, I don't believe you, it's not your last show. It actually really is my last show because there aren't any more shows. Once you're competing at a national level, you don't really go back usually to local shows, so I'm not going to do any local shows. And I'm sticking with Masters, which is 35 and up, so there are no more Masters level national shows. So this has to be it. And it is it for sure, 100%. So, let's see, going into this peak week, what we did, we didn't change anything until Saturday, and I moved, actually no, I should say Thursday and Friday, my carbs were dropped to 100 grams. So, down from 130, they were dropped to 100 grams, 30 grams of fat, 100 grams of carbs, 140 protein. Then starting Saturday, I went on a meal plan from my coach. It was a lot of fish 4 times a day with egg whites in the morning and egg whites at night. The fats were super low for Saturday and Sunday. So my only foods were I had a yolk, an egg yolk, and egg whites and oats in the morning, both days. And then I just had fish all throughout the day, and then I alternated between 1 rice cake and 2.5 ounces of rice. So a little bit bigger meal with the rice, smaller meal with the rice cake. Carbs were still about 100-ish. Fats were way down. They were like 18 or something. The only fats were the residual fats in, the residual fats in my foods, the fish and the oats and stuff like that, and rice. And then, actually, I don't think rice has any fats. I can't even think straight. I'm so tired. And that egg yolk. Oh, look, I'm crying. I'm so tired. Today, it was about the same breakfast. Fats were a little higher. I had a tub of guacamole, which is a little 100-calorie holy guacamole guy. And I did half with my meal 3 and half with my meal 5. 1 rice cake and some tilapia and some asparagus in every meal. So 2 gallons of water today. It was 1.5 gallons yesterday and the day before. Tomorrow is 1 gallon. Tomorrow I get to load. It's going to be amazing. loading with rice and red potatoes. So every single meal is fish, rice, and red potatoes, and it's going to be so good. So good. The idea with this is we've dried me out with the increased water. Believe it or not, that actually dries you out because the more you drink, the more you pee. And the lower carbs, because when you don't have as many carbs, you don't hold as much water. And then also when we add in the carbs tomorrow, I'm in such a depleted state that the idea is they'll go straight to the muscle. So to create like muscle fullness with little to no water, subcutaneous water under the skin. So that's kind of the idea behind all of that. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. So this is your peak week update, you guys. I'm doing another video. I'll update you guys with my stories throughout the next 2 days a lot. And I'll do another video after the show. Let you guys know how it went. Alright, guys. I'm going to bed 'cause I'm so tired. Tomorrow's one day out. Last show of the year.